So I just want to show in this simplest form how to get ads working. I think this will be around about 15 minutes. I really want to kind of delve in just with a specific case study because it's really, it's a nothing video if there's no proof. But yeah, I see a lot of comments on Twitter and YouTube or whatever, how people can't seem to get ads running. Maybe it's below the ROAS, purchases. So I want to show you one of the brands that we worked with in the end of February. I'm going to show you the pre-revenue, the first month and the second month, basically. So I'm just going to kind of show you here. We're going to remove the traffic objective because they do a lot of boosted posts, which aren't to do with us. So the revenue that they were kind of getting before working with us, was around about $9,000 for the month. We started working in the 25th of February. So our first month of working together, we generated $47K. This was off $8K ad spend. So we're just starting really, not really getting to the motions really. It's the 7th of May now, but we do it from March to April, $97K basically. All within like high ROAS. This is kind of info product brand. And I just want to show you like just basically a way to scale quickly. So yeah, I've just kind of gone through the results. So it's kind of said over and over again, having a deep understanding of customer pain points is everything. Theory is boring. And I know I can kind of see these videos that every guru says, oh, well, it's just about knowing your pain points. But there's a really quick way to do this. We can go really deep into the customer research. I love to use reviews. So that's the first thing that we're going to do. I'm going to teach you how to use ChatGPT to get an AI prompt and just get the main reason why people buy, basically. So a lot of the time you see like ad agencies or media buyers, they just look at that, like the ads library, look at what the competition are doing, but you never know if they're actually winning ads. So that's going to be a problem if you're always just playing tit-to-tat with your competition, basically. So the first thing I'm going to kind of do, I'm going to link this to the video, is we're going to use some ChatGPT prompts. I'm going to use it for a skincare brand pretty well known in the UK called Lumen. We're going to use this detox as the first example here, basically. So step one, what you're going to do with your brand is you're going to input this into ChatGPT. So we're going to basically get the list of reviews to begin with. So I can basically go here. It's got 6,000 reviews. And at the end of the day, like good reviews and bad reviews, these are the people that are like super emotional, good or bad. And they're not going to like sugarcoat their words. They're going to tell you exactly why they bought, why they didn't buy. And what we're going to do is we're going to basically get the top reviews. I'm based in the UK. This is absolutely fine. So we can do like loads of different pages. So we're just we can kind of like click see more. You basically want to copy and paste the reviews, more the merrier, to get the better sentiment. For this video, I want to keep it pretty quick. So we're going to basically tell ChatGPT to write this prompt. We're going to go to paste a bunch of Lumen reviews for their product. We've got the product name. Here's a quick product overview. So you can basically copy and paste the overview here, just to give ChatGPT a little bit of the context. And then what we're going to do, we're going to literally copy and paste all of the reviews, basically. It doesn't need to be formatted. ChatGPT is super good at finding out what the reviews are. So yeah, it says, thanks for sharing. How can I help with these? So that's the first thing. We're giving ChatGPT some context. So we got prompt 3. I'm going to paste a bunch of these reviews to the product. Here's a quick overview of the product. I'm now going to do the reviews. Sorry, we've already done this. And then the second bit is going to be using the reviews above, answer these questions. So we're getting what the users have said. Now we're going to make it into context, basically. So based on the reviews you provided, here are the answers to the product. So we get some really good things that we can add in our marketing message. So it's specific for men. It's really the cleansers, effectiveness of the charcoal is really good. Skin issues like acne, oiliness, and dullness are really good. Skin appearance, etc., etc. So this is like the first layer. Like you could do some ads to this and you get some decent results, but it's not going to be that big of a decision. So we need to go a little bit further. So we'll just basically say, look through these reviews and give me some one-liners, basically. You can give examples of your market. So this is where you can get some really good things that you can put on your ads, your product pages, your creatives, your hooks, your headlines. So this is kind of like why you can basically do it. So like just got after the first time use, best feeling ever. Same. If you could find something cheaper, go for it. But overall, I've used the product. That's not so good. But you get the gist, kind of, Lee. So you can basically just keep inputting things what people have said, basically. So we did this with our brand here. We got some really good one-liners based on this, basically. So the second thing that you need to kind of do is I always recommend using creative templates that I know are working. So this is just a static example. So I've got some really good templates. There's loads of templates available. I'm going to be releasing some templates soon. But you want to basically input your marketing message with proven templates. So the ads are here. So we're basically just going down the roster. This is by a marketer called Dara Denny. She's super talented. But you can see here, if it's D2C, this would work super well. How it started is a little bit like a PR, like a tweet. So it seems a little bit native, or almost less of an ad almost. You could do like a sale. You could do like what does it do, examples. So without me like kind of scrutinizing and taking weeks to think of these type of templates, I've got them ready. So if we use some really good ones here, we get some like really good pain points. We can implement some of the creative that we have, maybe raw assets of product shots, lifestyle shots, and we can go to town basically. You can see like why this would be working really well for Lumen in this example. So I have like a designer I can do like a simple brief to them saying, use this marketing message, implement it with some of the creative, and we're good to go basically. So day 4 is actually how to set up the ads basically. I'm going to show you how I basically do it. I'm going to just go into this example because it works super well. So what I do is I basically set ourselves up for cost controls. This is really important. I've got loads of different videos on cost controls. I am a massive advocate of just putting bids on our ads because it means that people aren't Meta isn't going to spend if it can't get a result, basically. So Advantage Shopping's great. I'm going to do some separate videos on this, but for this simplicity and how we basically got ads to run was basically doing bid caps without Advantage Plus. So what you're going to do is you're going to create a new campaign, as I did done here. Make it a sales objective. You're going to type in what you want. So I normally have like AOS, which is my old agency. Just name it like as you normally do. And we're going to basically go off on the catalog in this example. And we're going to use Advantage campaign budget. So that means if you've got loads of different ad sets, it's going to use the budget to spread not evenly, spread where it thinks it's going to get the most result. So I'm going to set it for $200 for this example. And we're going to do the same here, same naming conventions or what you want. I'm going to do website for this example. I'm going to put the pixel in. And we're basically going to do a cost per result goal. Sorry, I'm going to have to change it here. So we want to use bid caps. So we go back to the campaign, we use campaign budget, we look at campaign bid strategy, and we're going to go to bid cap. So I'm basically going to tell Facebook, if you can't find a sale below $50, just don't spend my money. It's like a safety net. I've got loads of videos, as I keep saying, on this basically. So with all our templates, this means I can test as many different templates with a safety net, for example, of not spending more. I think the problem with traditional ads is that you can only spend a small amount. You can only test a small amount with your spend, basically. Like you can only test like maybe 4 or 5 different bits of creative that might cost $300. You're not guaranteed of getting results. So this is why we put it in. And I'm going to do a lot more videos on the ad setup. But once we kind of have the good marketing message, we've got a good template, and we've got a good copy. The rest is just very much endless, basically. We can basically get to a point where what we did here is we set up the ads, we got a few sales to begin with, and day 5 to 30 is just basically just squeezing the juice of a winning ad. So, for example, we saw some really good ads that were just static images. So we changed the avatar, we changed the text overlay. We made small tweaks, basically. And we just wanted to keep the winning ads still winning, basically. So this is for the same brand. So we saw straight away that this really simple thumbnail worked super well. Like we were as surprised as our clients. That was so easy. It was a free lead magnet that led to like an upsell. So what we were to do is we wanted to kind of keep making it small iterations, like just different movements, a little bit different background, but the free access is there. And we wanted to kind of use the same headline, the same call to action, which is these two, with new avatars, which is basically the new image of the person. Similar images with different backgrounds. And this was able to kind of make us scale quickly because we were reaching out to new segments, but we also knew this was kind of working as well. And you can see here as well, we use the same copy. So what I normally say is the conclusion is use the 80-20 rule. Always test like 80% of your time and your budget on making just small tweaks of winners, because Facebook's basically telling you, keep giving me more of this. And then 20% can be on like new ideas. I'd say a lot of the time that a lot of the clients, when we're making just small tweaks, they kind of think, oh, well, you're not doing your job properly. You're not doing enough new creatives, but it's actually very methodical because we need to just kind of make winners of existing creatives. So that's kind of it. It's not as glamorous as constantly making new designs and new edits and things like that, but it's the small changes that makes the biggest difference, basically. So yeah, just as a conclusion, test as many creatives as you think you can with Big Cap. Your imagination is your limitation. And in order to be really serious with your ads, you need to have over like 100 live ads, basically. So what this is like more creative is more revenue. We say 100 live ads. Don't think if you don't have that, it's not worthy, but this is kind of like what you should achieve for. So if you've understood and if you've liked what you've seen, I've basically got a little bit more of a detailed process in this steps of how to set up ads to scale. We do it to basically scale to over 7K per day with some of our clients. I've got a full storyboard of exactly what to do. So have a look in my bio. It's called nurturely.co.uk/UGC. Sorry, that's wrong. /scale. And I've got another information of how to get hundreds of reviews for your Shopify store, which is /UGC. So take a look there. If you've got any questions, please let me know. I really appreciate that. If you thought this was good, I'd really appreciate a like and a subscribe as well. So thank you so much and see you in the next video.